Play with Zello, get down, try and see if they can run him out, and the T's just going straight quickly towards that topside play. Rennie going to be the first one to fall. Ragga looking for a trade back, and no one's looking at Heaven. Eventually they spot him.
A bit too slow for the headshots of the USP. Zello can come up with one decent trade and a second pick on Nodio. So a 3v2. Lawnix striking in from Heaven still. Christo now detected. Zello makes it a triple of his own. Cabby there with a trade. Lawnix with a trade back. Can tap on the head of Cabby and all. Get a 2K and get the pistol for Nexus. The B-bomb site. Fall back down, spray through for Lawnix, gets 1 and 2. Nicely removing 2 of the main SMGs from play. Couple of trades back from Buzz and Cabby though, maintain the 3v3 situation. They are the fuse kit in yellow to cross towards the bomb site, but as he drops, removes a crucial piece of equipment from play. Cabby makes it a 3-triple with 2 more kills to his name. Rennie, SMG trying to force forward. Cabby's low. Nodios on 98 though, and even if he gets his first kill, the second one's going to come in slower. Difficult lean indeed. Nodios just deals with him all the same. Pistol maybe. Cabby try and lean forward as Rennie does. Catch Nodios past that smoke at credit cards. That's a start out for the Nexus side this time. Not quite ready for the point blank position that Cabby's going to take, so him and Cajun can combine, remove both Jello and Chanky from play.
Position. This is a great move coming through from Cabby.
Cajun onto Ragga makes it 2 players now for the CT forces. AGF looking confident in this particular one. The dinks down against Rennie's part. Taking me further thanks to Zakilil, the AWP of Christo. Looking to work back as the flanking from Buzz will connect towards Rennie's position. Lawnix, no chance. Christo picks up the final.
Is still playing it aggressive.
Can't connect the headshot though, missing out the bullets. Couldn't adjust towards the man.
Backstab, or does he at all?
Does look towards it, but Ragga gets the kill. Now Buzz forced out with a flashbang. Lawnix catches him with a deagle, so an advantage for Nexus now. Cajun up against the deagle, still facing. Christo drops his head, and there's a trade back from Zello with the USP. Comes up good. Headshot on Cajun. Nodios was already low. So we're looking at 15 quid total.
Oh, mate, more than that, I reckon. Definitely.
Cajun up against Chanky. Checks it, headshot, brings in the 4v4 immediately. Chimes right back in. Smokes off Mini. Sat back waiting. Spray from Cajun's awkward, but it comes good against Lawnix, so advantage tips to the favour of AGF.
Outside play. Cabby with the walk outside might be able to split in.
Spray through against Rennie. Ragga gets caught by Cabby next, and Zello is all alone. Orp versus
waiting for a mistake, and Lawnix is playing ramp. He's jiggling. He's not hearing anything. As soon as he walks back towards that,
will block them off from position. The flash will still come forward. Nodio sees nobody blind as Ragga gets that kill. Wallbang's attempted, but Cabby gets caught by counter flash. Ragga makes it 3, and Lawnix and Rennie live. The next couple of players and Nexus.
Aggression, a pincer in, a slight walk forward, a push to come out from that lobby position, and Zello does catch Buzz with the aggressive duel.
Even in all, they have no idea. They have absolutely no idea. Headshot lines up 1 and 2 and 3, and they get ripped apart. AGF dropping like flies. It takes that one fight in a closed vent, but Rennie has a bit of better spray. AGF's side means it just blocks out. Not even any upgrade pistols here. Cabby fall first. Christo overwhelmed towards the outside. Cajun and Buzz will try and make plays in against Lawnix, who says, absolutely not, my friends. Nodio's dealt with, and another triple comes in for him. Anti-eco from Zello spots out one player. It's Cajun that tries that first frag out of Silo, though. Headshot angle trying to be looked for by Ragga, looking for Cabby, all the same spots him, sprays him, but only does damage. With the early damage he took as well, you thought that kill would have come easy, but no.
Still.
Anger's going to check it, looking away at the wrong moment. B turns back at the right time, grabs that kill, grabs that AK, but towards the ramp position, it's going to be easy pickings for them, surely. Cajun adjusts towards Lawnix, and they wrap out towards Hell instead. Chanky and Rennie on the site, one upper rafters, one out the little squeaky door. Chanky does find Cajun and trade things back, but Nodios and Chris. I think the issue is the long-term game here, because we've still got a little bit of half. So Incendiary burns back to the back of the trophy room as Nodios picks up one kill towards the A site. Peeks out a squeaky door, falls back as Rennie falls, and Lawnix can reaggress to try and catch an angle. But AGF are not leaning into ramp at all. They're leaning towards outside. Cabby, a perfect headshot on Chanky, making it a 5v3. And Zello's desperate to catch the angle against the man. A flashbang out for him. He gets a double up. The Nexus are falling apart.
Yeah, the flashes are so on point here for AGF, just with the positioning coming through. Lawnix trying to aggress forward, does drop the bomb for a moment, needs to try multi-frag, and he's just lost all of his teammates now.
Yeah, he's got to do it on his lonesome. He knows where Buzz is at least, but can't adjust towards the man. It was always going to be a tough ask, especially with a second player. Sprays through from Buzz. Christo catches Zello, doubles up against Lawnix in his own AWP, just removes the 2 previous double AWPs from play. The current AWP for this round. Rennie can try back on Buzz, at least maintain the 4 versus 3 scenario. And Tats burst from Chanky will turn Cabby to a 3-on-3 situation. So even man standing is on. Smokes It's set up by Cajun B, spotted out by Raga on the jump face. A kill being found, an advantage now for Nexus. Cristo near to 31, Nodios gets the kill on Ready though, 2v2 scenario. Raga finds Nodios, so it's all on Cristo. He's got to fight on Chanky and misses that first shot, will not get a chance for the second. Nexus find the retake. They've got the smokes up, they cross towards Secret.
Oh, Nodios has been great in this position before, but as the smoke clears, it's Raga that deals with that first player. It's still...
Wait, it's only the smokes. Now Chanky can walk forward. Can't buzz at least as Cristo strikes on Zello. It's the perfect chance to get the man advantage right back. The AWP only has a late shot for the T side. And Lawrence cleans up Cabby, leaving Cajun standing alone. 1v4 Nexus. Spread a pos, 4 different players, a limited amount of it. And Kevlar being brought down as appropriate. They do turn the map 10 into at least a decent frag against Raga. Chanky and Ready though with 3 to respond. Make it 4 actually as Zello also gets involved. The double up with the Warbank headshot on Cabby and adds 8-7. Goes out. Here they come. Pistol execution. Nodio trying to wait for them. Headshots missing out against everybody. And Chanky and Rennie immediate picks back against him and Buzz, forcing one. Back into towards lobby, the footsteps being heard. Cabby gets caught, damaged up, taken down next. And 1 decent kill for Cristo, turns it in against Lawrence at the very least here. Chanky with another responsive, leaves it all to Cristo now to clutch the whole damn thing. Ace clutch on for the man, but not going to happen. Chanky makes ball spot out from AGF, going to try and create a gap with him on the outside control. He bails out Zello though. 3 HP for him, 12 HP for Zello. 4 players to find. This could either be a magical kind of round or easy pickings for the T side. He does get away with the 2 trades, but it doesn't get the man advantage.
Cristo towards outside could strike, try and drop that bomb. Noise coming through, Lording's down low. Eventually that P250 is going to finish off the job. Cristo's still trying to fight towards his outside.
Rotates back, Raga going to lean in. Odios creeps closer. AK passed off for the Galil, that's a right call. But Rennie still falls anyway. Odios with a double. Cajun watching with Cristo, the crossfire. Orc picks on the first and the second. Easy frags for him. Taking a minute amount of damage and making it a triple kill overall. As Cabby rotates their backstab, gets Lornix. Rennie should get caught the same, sprays through the AK. This player just held back behind red box. I know exactly where he is as well. Just face up together. Cajun doesn't even get his kill. Cristo with the AWP on the quadra. The flashbangs coming in, spot contact, tap burst. The T's read him and they eventually get that kill, open things up, but Cabby with a quick response to Lornix. Information called back to the CT side. It's a 4v4.
Cabby's got to be careful about wide swing and would love a flash in from one of his teammates towards the outside position. Actually just holds the crack angle and Chanky overextends. Now things get awkward for the team.
He's waiting. Crack angle held. Player spotted. Not quite as great as Cabby would have liked it to be, but eventually wins that fight. Makes it a triple. Running out into the A bomb site. He gets himself 2 frags with 20 seconds to go back to get that bomb. Surely he hasn't got time for this.
Not time to get up the bomb, but time to be able to win the fights. Needs to get the adjustment straight away. Not going to happen. Cristo with the AWP denies any
squeaky door position. Nodios are going to try force forward and catch something off. There's a big gap in that outside smoke, so a bit of an awkward time there for Nexus as they do lose 2 frags. Rennie peeked in by Cabby. Incendiary down, evades the death. The flick does not connect towards the man. Chanky can get a trade, but Zello is also caught virtue with the first 2 frags.
KGB's got a great play. It is being watched though by Chanky. Good angle being held from the ramp position, waiting for the overextension to pull through.
Oh, just got to check it. Looking up to heaven first and foremost. Raga catches the frag, and now he'll recognise exactly what to do.
It's going to be a difficult one for Buzz. Try and see if he can isolate this first fight, and does so onto Raga.
And both players up in the rafters now. Still, as Daryl's just going to fall back here. The nades should come and do some damage. They don't check the rafters entirely. He gets that one frag. Oh, no. Zello burns. Buzz gets the triple, holds the defuse, and keeps... Watching out. The decon door, watching in from window for Nodios. He peeks into Zello. He's taken to 3 HP, so he might be a goner in the next trade, but he has the man advantage for now for AGF. Cajun next to face. Nordex takes him right back down, though. And Rennie dropped towards Buzz's AEK, however. AWP of Cristo peeking in. Buzz knows towards the backside, peeks in ahead of the flashbang, still catches Lornix. 2 kills to his name once again. And the Molotov trying to burn Cristo out of position. He does drop into the side. Buzz takes another face. A triple found. Raga known if Buzz gets his next headshot, it'll be stellar, but no. Raga gets 2 on the trade. Looks for the triple, isolating each 1v1, but 1-1v1. Right now, they've made a Sterner stuff. Buzz facing in against Lornix. The Mac 10 will just force forward alongside Rennie, and it looks like Nexus have found their Sterner stuff here. Half the map point round for AGF. Take a look at the setups, of course, from the previous one here.
And nothing's really being presented to the T side at all. Nade coming through for KGB. Jumps up for information and gets domed by Raga. Back to a 4v4 now.
Buzz gets tagged up, looks towards the vents again. They don't check all of the rafters. Chanky could fall. Spray transfer back for Cammy, makes it a double. Buzz does find one on the exchange, and it's Rennie alone versus 3. He's isolated the first player, but 10 seconds to get the bomb down. No idea where the second man's coming in from. Taps it, Nodios peeks it. Another spray, 2K to his name, but Christo's running. That's all he's got to do. Up on the roof, he'll steal 15 by timer alone. It's vent corner. Nodios in the vents himself, spots out the man and gets the opening kill. Trades back from Chanky, can be recovered against Cajun, so it's a 4v4. Smokes back, AK leaning in, flashes forward, here they come. Spray through against Lorna, connects, Rennie trying to hold back of his own. Spray from Nodios, gets a triple overall with the headshots. Perfect placement, not needing the spray. A 4K, and he's hunting for the ace. Christo steals it, and it will be more than enough. Looking for Ragga to start.
Yeah, can be very aggressive up for this Xbox smoke, dealing with that first player. Ragga now just needs to fall back, play the advantage. He's
here
down
for Christo. He knows that the players are making their way in towards short. Cabby the same thing. Christo gets his kill back on Rennie. Cabby looking for his taps. Lornix can finally get the trade against the man. Christo's also been tagged to 16 points of HP. Buzz falls to the 3v3, and Zello closes in the backstab. Nodios drops next. Cajun and Christo now siphoned off from each other and very far away from any site defensive. The defuse kit for Cajun as well as CT spawn has got to stay alive. Christo strikes onto a 2v2 scenario. Occasion taking more damage. Chanky spotted out towards the elbow. Headshots not connected for Christo's USP. Cajun will try to look for his own chance of this, and he gets that kill together. Now to get to the bomb. Where's it planted? Open for sure. You would hope so for Zello. He's the player that's playing from short. Looks for Christo next. Taps up. Only gets tags. A 3K for Christo as Cajun gets the defuse. Trying to evade that potential with the bomb plant bonus, of course, going the way of the Nexus side. The force is in. The Galil is out. Cajun picks things off.
towards CT spawn. There is a smoke to come through for Zello, but it's not going to be used in spawn.
He tags up, takes down Cajun's. Now 2-2 split for this. And 2 players to hold their own. The flashbang evaded. A smoke goes down instead. Rennie picks up Christo. The headshot of the Eagle maintains the advantage. Yeah, pick up for Ragga, removing one more CT from play, and AGF indeed do
Lornix, Ragga and Rennie. And fast play out from Zello towards that low position. Great flash coming through. Oh, not from a teammate, actually. It was
part of the map.
Looking to see if they can get aggressive up towards short. Christo getting a couple of kills in with that Eagle, and Nodius is unfortunately going to drop down towards CT. Can't really help him out.
Heard the body block though. Ragga comes up with 2 on Christo and Buzz, and something does like that. The man advantage is back to the favour of the Nexus side. Still low HP for Lornix and Ragga though, and they're both making their way up to the A side. The late lurk from Rennie, engaged upon by Cabby. Nodios has it all to do. Sprays coming in with a jump face. Desperate to land a stray bullet onto the kill shot, but none of which are coming through. Reload forced out. Lornix with a peek away at the rice bags. Ragga comes in with a flank, eventually creeping around to get his Christo. His USP against the Mac 10 should be easy pickings for the SMG. Indeed it is. Decent headshot, decent kill. Chanky lines up 3 and gets the quadra as well. Wallbang headshot on the house. Meanwhile, in the tunnels, the realty hit comes in. Lining up for Buzz, though. It's easy pickings for him as he gets control of the round for AGF. He's back up here. Christo's warp is set towards window. Haven't dropped that bomb just yet. Do they think it's a lurk play? Well, one player peeks out towards the longhouse and does get dealt with, so maybe they do. Now, footsteps heard. At elbow they go. Out in the open. Nodios engages. Cajun gets that one frag. Zello there with a quick trade. Might allow a bit of breathing room for the bomb to get planted, and Nodios going to back off. Still gets picked up by Lornix. There's 2 versus 2.
That's an important kill.
Bomb soon. M4 engages. Burst fire of the M4 doesn't get the kill. Zello does, though. The elp of Christo gets caught up by Lornix, so eventually
crossfire with him. He's completely alone at long.
After isolate the 1v1 fights, wins out the first. Christo does come in with a bit of backup support. 2 flashes going over. He engages against Chanky as well. Catching more players, completely blind. Rennie finally gets a responsive, but that's 2 for 1. Christo holds position with the man advantage. He gets another frag onto Rennie this time. Cajun with further flashes to support his teammate. Peek in against the corner. Christo's going to burn and eventually fall out in the open. Still advantage for AGF though. 3v2. Crossfire locked. The swing in from Cajun with a flashbang support. Zello caught. Ragga spotted as well. That's information gained. The 1v3 that he just can't win. AGF 5 seconds. We'll try and keep the T's at bay. Meanwhile, 2 CT start pushing in towards the tunnels, and Rennie catches ahead of Buzz. The second player is going to start walking up though. Flashbang forward. Turned away from. He's not caught off. Good find a pick back. No! Rennie adjusts towards the man, and that is the peak. But AGF is not around for them. In fact, they couldn't even get hunted down. The T's are bearing down upon them. So much time to try and hold these weapons, and the AWP just drops. Cajun back at blue box corner. Peeks into Zello. His AWP connects another frag, and it's kind of expected to see a T side go well, but for AGF in particular, not an encouraging sign given their history of CT-based maps of Dust 2. Have at least got tag damage on Ragga and Chanky, but Buzz is already down.
And when I remember back to the playoffs of the last Invitational, Jay, we saw so many T and CT duels coming through from the spawn in from mid with AWP or scout picks, whatever it may be. It feels like here for Nexus, they're just not interested at all in taking that duel, instead capitalizing on the default in from mid, but Nodius with the scout towards the back of the
The scouts going to have their nice another kill right for the picking, a triple up for the man. Cristo closing in the backstab as Cabby does get overwhelmed, but Nodios still with players up close. Chanky gets them both, 2v2, and now Zello's covering off that back. Fights, looks for an AK instead, perfectly positioned against the AWP though. It's going to be a shot for the big green, and Nexus seem to maintain control. Cajun has 100 points of health. Information not gained by the T side. Now they know exactly where he is. The taps of the Deagle, though, not connecting to the man. Chanky will make it a triple, and this next round goes well. AGF, 5 to make up. Flashed out position, the AWP shot for Cajun, misses, leaving it all on Buzz to the B defensive. He stands baited in by Raga, eventually spotted to the back lines. Does find Lawnix, but doesn't hold on to any more.
Yeah, very clever. Just the way that they jiggle him, they jump up.
Nexus. Just hold their main
this play.
Flashed in, caught blind, good kill. Double struggled. And Shanky could trade it to a 4 versus 4 here. Cajun might be
jiggle.
A nice shoulder, and the AK catches him for damage. Buzz gets caught by Lawnix out towards long. AWP going to focus against that man. Get the shot to a 3v3. Needs to get Chanky. Sees the head. Gets the shot for it as well. Advantage tips to AGF. Bomb going to make his way up to the site now. Cajun's next up to the challenge. M4 hearing the footsteps. Rennie. That flashbang going to get avoided. The Molotov also trying to force him back out. Look for the headshot, connects the kill, and that might be enough. AWP for Zello, though. Drops in towards CT. The bomb's been dropped to elbow. He's got to go right back for it. Engage against the AWP, though. Cristo has the angle. He has the triple as well. Good smoke on from Nodius. That will suppress them as the execution comes in as well timed as well. M4 of Buzz struggles to get the kill as his teammate falls. Lawnix can get them both, and Nexus just overwhelmed the B side. AG, having won that previous round, it means the lost bonus gets knocked back a peg. And that's concerning off the outset.
Just knowing it.
When Nexus there on map pick with a great basis to work from, they're just getting kills so easily, and all Lawnix finding Cajun. 1-1-1 split from the remaining AGF players. A good shot from Cristo comes up against Lawnix, but as he falls, it rests on Buzz to defend the B site. He does catch off Rennie, so maintaining a bit of a potential here for AG. Molotovs and smokes go down. Jello is going to get caught, but not killed. Raga gets the turret trade in return, and Buzz is all that remains.
I reckon that was intentional there for Zello, just to show a little bit of his body if there is a bait in from CT Sport, because as soon as they catch that information, they just peek together. Raga and Chanky just look in towards...
They've got to get this one if they want to maintain presence. Cristo's AWP shot connects to Raga, engages against Zello, who finds an immediate response.
Desperation is what comes
down to a single inch. Lawnix waits patient. Lodios gives up the ghost, and now they can converge upon the A site.
KGB stuck out from this goose position, not even getting help. His long play is just running away. Cavi's just looking to save onto the rifle. Oh, that's unfortunate, isn't it? Cavi's getting out of there so... AGF on Dust 2. It's not a map that they play a master amount. I just was expecting some more, Jay. Not really a lot of aggression.
13 frags on Lawnix, the top 10 on everybody else.
Oh, lovely.
Zello makes his only frags to 11. Buzz caught, tag up on the rest of the forces in towards the tunnels. Cavi caught by Rennie. Cajun swung upon Lawnix, gets the kill, and once again the B site has fallen. Once again a catch sight of one man. Lawnix does not quite get the angle against him. He sees them both anyway. Spray comes up for the triple, and it's 12 to the board of Nexus as they close out. Just want to go for the XC.
Not getting blinded at all. Raga just taking that first contact. They have no idea that Chanky's here in spawn. He's going to peek forward, drop that bomb, get the information, relay it over to Rennie at the back of the sides.
Getting tagged up a little bit here, known to the T side. Tags up, taps against Buzz, catches Cajun with the last bullet in the magazine, swings on Cabby, domes him the same, and Buzz is all that remains. 1 versus 4, he's caught 2, but no more than that. Nexus with the pistol. Nades and Molotovs should force Buzz out the way, burns to the hands of Zello. For Cabby as well. Cajun and Nodios get cleaned up on the site itself, with Raga getting a triple on Cristo as well. Towards the edge of the smoke, no nades back. Zello's going to take some damage. Does lose his life towards Cabby. The stray bullets don't catch the man. He gets Lawnix as well. What's going on here, Nexus? Just charged Rennie completely dry, and eventually Rennie will be able to take Cabby down. So there is a responsive Raga up to face on the B site. Catches off Cristo. Buzz there with a responsive. A 3v2, and Nexus feel like they want... No. I'm just giving a hypothetical. Giving you the rebuy here for round 19, so it was a bonus for Ayaback. And Nodios will catch Zello to kick things off, so AGF still not done with finding the advantages.
A good intent to get aggressive, even though it's not quite working out. It's showing that Nexus want to try and bring the fight. They lose a couple of early advantages. This nade placement could be decent.
Good night, Buzz. See you later. Cabby does find a response, though, and AGF on this T side, they've started to become the ones that are sharper here. Finally, one down to the economy state. Again, the aggressive plays have not worked out as well for Nexus. Might still find a couple, though. Line up the first, not aware of Nodios. Chanky gets a kill, and Rennie follows suit, and just like that, the hero M4s have... What can he get done here? Molotov will burn him. He does quite a fair amount of damage to Cabby. Deagle set, Rosello could find him all the same. Two smoke back down ahead of it. It'll keep the doors open up. Counter flashes in. Zello gets caught. Triple up for Cabby. Quadra not landed. Lawnix gets the trade and Cajun with it all to do there. Big veteran gets one. Turns around to the second man. Can't catch Rennie though. AK out in the open. He's out of time. Cajun's held the site successfully. He might go up in smoke. He will get the exit frag. And he gets the 6th round. It's still going to be a bit of a broken buy for the CT side. No warps into play either. Same thing for AGF, the same thing. A kill comes out for Rennie. Picks up Christo. Lawnix finds Cabby. Nade towards Nodios. Doesn't catch him. He gets ahead of the curb, but Lawnix still gets a double up. Looking for Cation is Chanky. And the crossfire held towards Long is going to break apart AGF.
Up this A side, has to deal with the first player up onto A directly, and Zello does not even fall. What a round to get
AGF on an Inferno. Incendiary's on. Nodios takes the peek back. Zello gets caught for it.
Down here and towards the longhouse. If he can get a multi-frag, bring the advantage back, gets information, spots that bomb, but doesn't get a pick.
Towards Cabby and Cajun's position. M4's going to be a little bit late to the party, though. Spray comes up against the first running on the backstab. Could catch Cajun. No! He holds his fire, and that costs him his life. Ragger can at least find a responsive nade towards the bomb site. Should do damage to Christo. Catch Nodios in the midst of the smoke, but go no further than that. Buzz with his kill in the contact positions of Rennie. And also mid control. The T's will make the way ahead of it, and Cajun gets caught by Rennie. Double up for Chanky as well. Will get traded back by Nodios. Solo with the AWP frag. Sees two more players. Does not quite line them up. Cabby can get the responsive. And AGF have access towards Long. Smokes down. Lawnix, a big gap towards the right-hand side of it. A second flashbang in. He gets sprayed up. And now it's all on Ragger with his AWP. The 1v3. Gap in that smoke. Spots one player as he crosses and connects towards Buzz. So it's only a matter of time before he peaks. And then Ragger does get dealt with. Backs a turn. Christo strikes. AGF get 9.
Upper tunnels. That late lurk from Buzz. Just hoping to catch a timing. Swing out to Lawnix and catch him off.
Nicely done. Tight angle to hit. Smoke onto the corner, drawing attention away from the B's site. The AWP of Ragger still there to hold defensive. Gets the first and the second, giving up the frags one by one. Smokes back against the Molotov. Reface for Ragger, looking for the triple. Nade to his position. Buzz gets a kill on Chanky out towards Long. Meanwhile, Ragger's spotting info, spots him, and sees that player getting away. Rennie, meanwhile, strikes out towards mid. They've got a tag against him, but Rennie's in the corner. Line them both up. He only gets the one pick. The bomb again gets dropped. It's Cabby. 1v3. Flashes Molotovs into the site. Rennie gets the kill, and that's going to be it for Nexus. A struggle towards the end of the map. Raid boss as Nexus play out their defense, passive as anything. Aggressive from AGF as they go out towards Padana, and Lawnix and Chanky combine with a flash and the kill. Buzz can get one on the return. Lawnix can double up of his own, but Nodios deals with him the same. 3 versus 3 as AGF Nodios taps on Vacation the same. Taps desperate to get to a headshot itself, doing tag damage to Ragger. Nodios runs out of ammo. Vacation's being is in position to try to take him right back. Look for Rennie Cow, but he kind of has to go for the kills themselves. Advantage still in for AGF, but he lands a headshot on Cabby. So, even man standing again for Nexus here, looking for Cajun. Next up, the defuse kit is on his pouch. Need to get spotted and tagged up very soon here. Nodios creeps into the site. Rennie hasn't got vision. Nodios swings out wide. Rennie doesn't land his kills. Cajun and Nodios come up with the headshots, come up with the defuse, come up with a pistol for AGF. Again. And 4 step for Buzz. Lawnix first contact. It's up at Keo. He still gets dealt with. The adjustment of the AK is better. Lawnix on 18 points of HP. The Molotov of 4. Flash in. Cabby evading contact despite getting blinded off. Lawnix gets that kill. Cabby takes 2 back to a 3 versus 3. Lawnix is extremely low, and Ragger's right behind him. Tagged to 33, and Cabby was not realizing.
With a flash.
Flash in, face around the corner, sees Christo, sees his teammate, but the kill comes in for Christo's part. Zello doing damage, no kills. Finally, Cabby falls. Can't get Christo though. AGF again can see the bomb plot, but they gain the reach for staying for him. Molotovs and nades back for Lawnix, aggressive in against Cabby, who forces forward himself, loses his life. Nodios at least finds the quick response of an Incendiary back ahead of the broken wall, looking for Chanky, who also pushes forward and costs himself his life. 2-for-1 trade.
More difficult.
Asian spots Ragger, does a ton of damage, but doesn't get the kill for it. Christo's going to get the trade instead. Maintain the advantage for AGF. Checking out bedroom on the entrance. Look towards the long corridor. And he's detected. Christo accounts for him. And Rennie in arches. Is he known here? Looks for Nodios. Swings on Buzz. And Buzz gets the trade back. Holds the 4th round for AGF. Incendiary's up as Cajun has the whole position back over at mini pit. Spots Rennie. Gets the kill in as a backup player. Also out in the open of Nodios. Incendiarying on.
Sneak his way towards CT spawn. Christo with the AWP is still keeping eyes on from Odd, but misses the shot. And Lornix punishes.
Perfect swing of the head sides, both entryways. Tranky, head turned away from Coffin's kill found. Now Raggan tried to deal with that player, turn 180 against Lornix. Lornix catches him off guard quickly though. 3v3 committed by Ragga. Lornix a bit late. Nodios gets caught with a headshot. That might throw them completely off guard here. They push into the side. They get Ragga. Damage being done by teammates. Buzz gets the kill and a double up as well. Zello in a 1 versus 2 now. In 15 seconds, got to win these fights. Both players in the same position. Buzz sort off. Cajun not detected. Back turn by Zello. And Cajun can find the pick back to main towards Tranky, spotting him out of the way. Nade back. Lawrence will take some damage. Double nades towards him, gets the kill in fact. And the spray blind from Cabby. Through flash, through smoke. Tranky falls 5v3 for AGF.
The smoke.
Buzz forcing forward. Ragga caught next. All important utility placement from Cajun. Set in with the AWP and the AK leaning forward. Rennie gets caught with some damage. Not that much, though. He gets Cajun for the kill back. Finally, a trade for Nexus. But Buzz just taps his way to victory. A 2K to his name. And Zello will check sight, but doesn't have the perfect crosshair pre-fire.
How can they do that now? They're going to have to beat the AWP dry.
It's easy pick for Christo as a result. Chanky core will keep presence held in the A site as Nodios and Cabby await possession. Christo also checks Lornix, wins that next fight as well. 2K to his name, and now Nodios sees what's going on. Bomb spotted. CT's got to get on the rotate. Cabby catches his kill. Nodios gets Rennie. Can't double up though. Cabby could though. Flash in. Great frag. Great sequence. AGF. Flash in from Chanky with a smoke down out towards long, fast play in. One player at pit does get caught for it. And Buzz dealt with. Cajun responds. Sees Lornix as well. They can't get the double up. It's turned up from him instead. Yellow gets it back to a 3 versus 2. Still favor of AGF. Christo's AWP is known. He sees where that bomb is. Taking tag damage, trying to find an angle above that smoke. Shots on Zello, doing damage to him as well. Caught by the leg shot. Chanky gets a trade. 2 versus 2. Player low HP. Chanky starts to move forward in the open. Nodios catches that kill. It's round done. Zello got to get a perfect headshot at the perfect time.
The crossfire peak on the contact as soon as Nodius sees him. His teammate can fall over, and there it is. Nodius and Cabby working together. Teammate not even.
They need to do it soon here. AGF are just running away with this.
HG's down towards the bottom of Banana. Cabby even spams one through that smoke. The mass damage has already been done down to Ragga onto 40.
But they think wrong. M4 spots several players. 3 of them caught off. Buzz can drop the bomb on Chanky. That's the important frag. Recovered by Rennie. Lornix peeks in, takes a ton of damage, but gets the trade. 2v2 for the retake.
Yeah, rather than Buzz
behind the pillar at the head of the shutters. Nades and Molotovs out. Lornix tagged, but Rennie gets the kill. Dealt with by Nodios. Knows exactly where the last man is. As Lornix going for the jump phase, gives up his life. He gives up. On to Keo for Cajun as Nodios in towards brackets. Spots so many players. Gets so much damage as well. No kills out for it, but Cajun strikes on the bomb carrier. Buzz and Cabby have the crossfire lock. 2 more to line up. Buzz makes it a triple. Reddy can tread back in apps and catch Buzz the same, but he's still 1 versus 2 scenario. Gotta get this bomb back.
Cabby with the off angle might not be expecting the play into the apartments. A flash comes out perfectly. Rennie deals with him, and now he knows that Christo's the beat player.
He's got to check the right place at the right time.
He's going to do it.
And he's doing it. It's perfect, but no! He gets off his smoke down. Footstep heard, and Rennie makes it a quadra against them all. Mac 10 in for Ragga. Will try force forward. 1 or 2 in play. Cabby will get caught off with the M4. The only M4 in. So Nexus with a better start. Nodios with a deagle. Lands that first headshot. Sees that second player of Lornix who will get pressure against him. Back up is slow to rotate. He still tags them up. Still looking for these picks, but no. Eventually overwhelmed by the automatics. Nexus have the sight and the map. Could still be enough to win out the map. Again, that's how CT based
being made out by Lornix. Now Ragga going to do the same. The CTs are starting to move and at least get that 1-for-1.
1 rifle. Not over-rotate here.
Looking to get aggressive up in this long position. Ragga taking some damage. The FAMAS, is he thinking about a wide swing too? Zello's waiting for that
towards construction. 25 seconds. Lornix, the Mac 10, the bomb on his back. Killed off. All important pick back. Nodios, a known entity. Zello's going to check it with the AWP. Chanky leans forward. Buzz going to get hit pretty soon. And his teammate falls. It's all left to him. Bomb recovered. Chanky could be denied through the wall bang. That might be his best bet here. Buzz not going for the spray. He's going to try face against Ragga. Gets so much damage. The damage is as far as they go. Done. The T is down to 50 off the back of 1 HE. No, just going to try to look for Raga. The high HP player removed from presence already, and now the execute comes in, keeping his eyes on just in case. The wraparound via arches might not be so much of a comfortability for them. Zello will catch a trade back on Nodio, swinging from Rennie in the apartments, not being spotted. There's 2 players out there we can line up. 1 kill found, turn away, some decent damage. Zello can trade it, Buzz with a responsive, a 3 versus 2, making it 1 Zello. All that remains with the AWP up close. Does get the Deagle shot off against 1 player, and it's all left to Christo and Cabby. 2v1 on the retake. Moving in with the AWP shots out, ringing out from both the USP and the AWP. The pistol close for Deagle. 1v1 now. Cabby spotted, but the AWP shot does not connect. It will be 11-4. From the AGF side, fast in towards the A site, not quite ready for Raga and not quite ready for Zello. Tag damage being done, Zello and Rennie called the crossfire. Christo falls the same, 3 kills, not quite traded. Finally, KGP comes up with 1, Buzz with a secondary frag back, and the bomb's going to get recovered here against the rest of Nexus. He's next hard stacked into. No one's watching Boiler. Rennie looks towards it at the perfect time. Buzz gets a second kill. Turn back with the flick. Okay. Chanky dead with some very... Still that smoke. Tap it. Force him out. Buzz with a swing, sees nothing. Tap desperately, looking for the shots, but has he stalled for enough time here? It's going to be down to it. Lornix gets the defuse and gets the... AK's the Galil's on 3. Buzz having the AK, of course, getting the most kills in that last round, and he wants a little bit of revenge above the Nexus side, knowing how close...
Don't have any information. Use the info that's available.
Spray through, damage done to 2 players, no kills on either though. Zello set to 4. 2 players left on the A-bomb site itself. They've got Rennie on site, Raga in a mini pit. Crystal going to try and cover off Chanky. Got a bit of a tag off there, unaware of it. As Raga gets the kill back in, overwhelmed by Cage. You've got to look towards Rennie on the site. Buzz gets that frag back. Bomb plant can be secured. The Galil probably falls towards the SMG. He was trying to maintain his life and pull attention away. Stall for time, but not for much.
2v2 coming through. Nexus get that first pick through. Lornix with the M4 needs to try and get set up by a flash of Chanky.
And he goes, Buzz on a site, caught out in the open cage and left alone with the Galil. Only holds on to that 1 pick. Lornix with a trade back, a 2k to his name. Nice on Nodio's 28 HP. Flashbang in to allow the SMG to peek it, but Nodio still wins that fight, man. Advantage for AGF here. The smoke down. Third player thinking of the rotate back for Zello, but they're not 100% certain. Raga sprays through the smoke, gets Nodio, so now they act. Lornix with 1 kill, only 1. Cabby there with a trade of 3 versus 3. Raga behind the smoke, undetected, burst fire. Blind as anything, the smoke will clear. The bomb could get detected here. Buzz got to try and fight back towards it. Cabby losing his life, and Buzz going to extend with the bomb on his back. 17 seconds, has got to go for the plant now. Raga reaggressed upon Buzz, playing patiently. Gets the shot, back to 2v2.
How does he get the bomb plant though in Jay? He's got to keep committing towards a fight. Christo's going to be able to get the play towards CT. The time is so low. Lornix has just played time. The bomb gets tapped, draw the fight to the open. And Christo wins the 1v1. Zello refaces. Spots a couple of players. Nexus might want to try and get aggressive to this.
Oh, what a shot for Cabby. Peeks in. Chanky finds Buzz though, so the young star of AGF removed early himself. Cabby can get a second response to the look for Rennie with the Galil in his own hands. Galil v Galil battle, and it goes via the T-side triple up for Cabby. Now on 39 HP, it has forced Nexus to rotate away from that B side. 5-7 gets nothing for it. Cabby opens up A instead, and it's Lornix in the 1v4.
Well, I think I'm going to dismiss the last result, Jay, with all the parallels and what the half was. This is looking on point for AGF. They've got a hold of the economy, get back in. Very similar sides to what it was like on Dust 2 to come in for AGF and come through with the HG, Nodius and Cajun-B, getting those first couple of picks, and this is all falling apart. Further pace is not going to come through from Banana. Instead, they're baiting a mistake. They want Zello to overpeak.
He's going to wait, though. Gets checked by Cajun. Cajun gets his head taken clean off. Clothesline by the M4. Nodios can still clear out the B site. The rotations might get called in. Raga actually gets the trade against the man, so maintain some presence for Nexus, leaving it all on Rennie. Unknown entities, but Raga might be the linchpin player. Line up for Rennie. Gets 1 dink down on the second, but not quite enough for the kill.
Rotations start to come through. Lornix is going to come down to him, though.
Kill fan against Nodios. 4 left standing. Cabby dealt with the second. Cajun can't turn it around. Buzz there with a quick response into a 3 versus 3. Zello with the scout shot maintains the advantage for Nexus, but you're right. Buzz has lurk baited. All important tag up, and Buzz turned away from smokes on the AWP sees 2 players. Buzz holds his own, gets the first, and the second spray goes awry. Zello will hold together a lifeline. Draw attention back towards the bedroom. Fight won by Rennie instead. Takes a tag, gets the kill.
In the meanwhile, everyone else is trying to contact towards Banana.
Getting caught up against each other here for the AGF side. They smoke back that cross counter, flashbang in. Shanky does a ton of damage to Christo, but it doesn't get the kill. The bomb will go down. The retake will be on the boost up for another rifle. Detected by Nodios, dealt with all the same. Advantage maintained by Nexus though. Rennie gets Buzz out on the lurk. Rennie making noise. Cajun playing patient and smart, detects him, but Rennie still wins the fight with the HP advantage. Nodio's desperate, doesn't hold it, and now it's Christo in the back lines, detected and dealt with. Where's that bomb defused though? Rennie's on it. Bated breath. Forced forward on Christo, does get killed off by Ragga. Zello chimes in, bomb dropped, he connects a second kill, looking for Cabby for the triple. What a sequence from him! Zello and Lornick to prepare for the BX. The AGF coming in quick, smokes down, a bit of a gap there to work with for Zello, sees 1 and 2 crossing, catches Nodios, brings in the 4v4 and waits for backup for the retake. Banana siphoning off Buzz. Here they come, flash forward, Cabby caught blind, occasionally gets the kill on Chanky though. Out towards construction, he falls Rennie with a trade back, looking for Cation. Next up, he's tagged so heavily. The time is ticking away. Christo caught Rennie. Turn on to Cabby, gets that one. No more than that. They're on the defuse. Zello seemed like he got it. It's down to the last.
And AGF going for the B-side exit again. We saw what Zello did in the last round. He's going to strike again.
Both players are flashed though. Ragga's got a counter flash looking for the kill against Nodios. Thinks up, sprayed through. Kill comes in for the AK regardless. 4 versus 4. Zello behind the smokes. Here's the bomb plant coming in. Can't go for the wall bangs and Buzz just domes him through the smoke. Advantage AGF. Face AK. Tap Lornix. Gets a quick dink off. Chanky finds Buzz. Nodios trades back on Chanky. Lornix and Rennie both moving into the Shire. Exact same retake as last time and they can't hold on to it this time. Nexus hold a lifeline.